Hi everyone and welcome to NJPW Extra. I'm Chris Charlton, where things are getting very busy around here in the NJPW Events Center. Two huge main events are set for Wrestle Kingdom 16 in the Tokyo Dome. Big news is brewing over Wrestle Kingdom 16 in Yokohama Arena as well. We're going to talk about that later in the broadcast. And also later in the broadcast, a fantastic six-man tag, your featured match this week, as Lucky Ali makes his NJPW debut, teaming with the LA Dojo Young Lions, DKC and Kevin Knight, as they face Will Allday, Jordan Clearwater and the returning AJZ. That's coming up later on in the show, but first, let's look at what's happening in NJPW around the world this week. Big news earlier in the week in Japan centered around the announcement of the NJPW 50th Anniversary Project. Big events, a historical exhibit, and some amazing collaborative goods just scratching the surface of what we have to offer in 2022. And it's a year that will start in the Tokyo Dome, Wrestle Kingdom 16, after Kazuchika Okada defeated Buddy Matthews at Battle in the Valley, and Will Ospreay managed to best a very game Ren Narita. The two went nose-to-nose in the San Jose Civic, with Shingo Takagi responding to this confrontation over in Japan. The main event was set for January the 5th and night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom. The unpinned and undefeated former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion will get next, and he will challenge the winner of Kazuchika Okada and Shingo Takagi, whoever the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion may be. And Wrestle Kingdom 16 doesn't end with the Tokyo Dome. Meanwhile, action continues apace in World Tag League and Best of the Super Junior 28, with 4 events airing live on NJPW World this week with English on demand. Tuesday in Kawasaki, our main event will see Toru Yano and Hiroshi Tanahashi take on Sanada and Tetsuya Naito. Yano and Tanahashi certainly seemed to have their fun when they started their World Tag League, but they came out with the win nonetheless, and Sanada and Tetsuya Naito have been equally impressive to open their World Tag League campaigns. Wednesday the 24th will be in Korakuen Hall, where our main event will see Hiromu Takahashi in a Los Ingobernables de Japón derby against Bushi. Bushi has had a difficult start to his Best of the Super Junior campaign. Can he get a big-time win over his LIJ teammate? It's back-to-back action for Best of the Super Juniors, as on Saturday the 27th, the tour heads to Fujisawa, where Hiromu will again be in the main event against Taiji Ishimori. Every time a classic, this is a replay from the 2018 Best of the Super Junior final. It will be a heated one, no doubt, and then World Tag League will round up the week Sunday, November 28th. Tiger Mask and hometown hero Yuji Nagata will bring Blue Justice to Taka Michinoku, who had a violent reintroduction to the Suzuki-gun fold, and the boss Minoru Suzuki. That coming up over the next week as we continue to bring the action of both tournaments live and on demand, all building towards our final Ryogoku Sumo Hall on December the 15th, live and in English on njpwworld.com. Over in the US, and buzz is still circulating around the appearance of the top dog, Jonah, at Battle in the Valley, as he destroyed Juice Robinson after his battle with Moose, and David Finlay as well. Jonah has set his sights on Finjuice, but first, NJPW Strong this week saw Finjuice take on Kevin Knight and Yuya Uemura. The tag team veterans had Kevin Knight scouted when he kept on trying for his dropkick, but on the third try, the shoes did their work, and Uemura did some damage too with a double wrist lock that nearly tapped Finlay out, but in the end there was too much of Finjuice, and the former IWGP Tag Team and Impact Tag Team champions would take control. The Doomsday device was countered, but Demolition connected to give Finjuice the W to start Strong off. Also in tag team action were the BFFs, Chris Bay and El Fantasmo of Bullet Club taking on Arya Davari and Leo Rush. Continuing their heated encounters from Autumn Attack in Dallas, Rush and Bay tore the house down before the Bullet Club brand of aesthetic humiliation took over. Davari was hard-hitting and high-flying, but as the match broke down, Rush was in control before Rush Hour accidentally caught Leo's tag team partner, and a sudden death and big knee from Bay scored the win. It all came down to our main event and a singles clash with a lot of bad blood between TJP and Clark Connors. Clark would send TJP bailing out to the floor where he was not safe, but the Public Enemy would make the counterattack as Connors got back inside. Clark was punished, but intense as he fired back and kicked out of TJP's Mamba Splash. After a pounce and a spear, Clark went for the trophy kill, but was rolled up, and then a handful of ropes got TJP the tainted victory. So a massive start to 2022. Two huge main events in the Tokyo Dome for Wrestle Kingdom 16. Night 1, January the 4th, Kazuchika Okada versus Shingo Takagi. And then Night 2, January the 5th, Will Ospreay will challenge for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Who will walk away undisputed? We find out in the Tokyo Dome, and it'll all be live and in English for you on njpwworld.com. But that doesn't mean that we're finished in 2021. December the 9th, NJPW Strong will see its last tapings of the year in the Vermont Hollywood, our debut in that fantastic venue, and we're going to have some amazing action set for you right there. Already big matches confirmed, as Jonah, who made his shocking debut at Battle in the Valley, he has already said that he's gunning straight for Thin Juice, and it's going to be Jonah versus David Finlay at Nemesis. Then Christopher Daniels makes his first appearance in an NJPW ring in just about 3 years, over 3 years, as he faces Jay White. How will the Switchblade be reacting after losing the Never Openweight Championship to Tomohiro Ishii at Battle in the Valley? We're going to find out. And also, Arya Davari and Alex Zane, they had a fantastic encounter at Showdown in Philadelphia, and they'll be doing it again at Nemesis. So plenty to look forward to. Tickets on sale now, njpw1972.com for more information. Alright, let's head to our match for this week. It's Dallas, Texas. It's Autumn Attack and 6-man tag team action, where the future of NJPW and Strong is getting shown off. Jordan Clearwater, Will Allday, and the returning AJZ are taking on the debuting Lucky Ali, along with DKC and Kevin Knight. That's coming up right now, where Matt Raywald and Alex Kozlov are calling the action. Let's head to ringside.
You have DKC, you have Kevin Knight, you have Lucky Ali. You're right. We're looking. You know what? Will Allday's got the golden boots to match the Golden Boy team. We got black and white all the way on the other side. Of course, DKC, Kevin Knight representing the LA Dojo as well.
DKC can't wait to scrap. He's known to be a scrapper with a karate background.
That's right. Martial arts. He's fired up. You can see it. As we have some,
oh, look at that.
They're giving you the view, Alex. What does AJZ stand for?
All
that jazzy zazz?
Yeah, something like that.
Or things we can't say on air? Maybe. Now we got to find out who's going to start. Referee's got to get one man in from each team here. We get ready to kick off. And it looks like DKC stepping right up. Wants a piece of Jordan Clearwater. And we are underway here, folks. Strong Extra coming to you right on YouTube.
An elbow tie-up. DKC taking Clearwater to the rope.
And immediately, DKC trying to take it. And Jordan Clearwater clearly has some size on DKC, but that is not going to stop DKC from trying to bring it. This matchup, feeling out pressure. Both gentlemen have the same idea. Exchanging holds here. As Clearwater switches into the side headlock. Takes control of DKC.
DKC takes the headlock here. DKC has been wrestling about 3 years. Started at the Centino's Bros Wrestling School before Shibata to take him. to accept him into the LA Dojo system, to which Shibata, he accepted him into the dojo, and he's been doing so good. He's gotten in much better shape.
Incredible honor for any athlete to be accepted by the LA Dojo, under someone like Shibata's tutelage. And once again, DKC trying to play the strength game here with Jordan Clearwater. Not sure if that's a good idea, Alex.
Certainly he understands Clearwater is stronger than him. Maybe he just wants to just feel him out, just see just how strong is he.
Well, we know these young men from the dojo, they like to test themselves. Even in a situation that might seem perilous, they want to push, push, push.
I mean, in this situation, well, he just got booted in the gut.
Well, clearly, might have had something up his sleeve, because Jordan Clearwater didn't want to go with that test of strength any longer as he fires DKC up. But there's the sunset flip attempt. Not taking the big man down. Oh, there he goes! Cover, kick out. And DKC floats right into a submission that is easily broken up by Will Allday, bringing in the boys, bringing in Kevin Knight and Lucky Ali.
DKC is very proficient with his submission game, and Clearwater's team saw the danger and broke that right away. And now we have an opportunity to see Lucky Ali, and he is 6'1", 222 pounds here. He's a very impressive kid from Southeast Washington, D.C. Very agile for his size.
Oh. There's Will Allday yelling out to this Texas crowd, his home crowd. Maybe his reputation precedes him a little bit as he works his way around Lucky Ali, tries to take him down, but Ali says, no way, not today. The strength of Lucky Ali on display here in Texas. Athleticism as well. Back and forth these gentlemen go. Will Allday coming out on top of that exchange.
Innovative maneuver by Will Allday, driving Lucky Ali's face to the mat, but Lucky Ali catches the boot here.
There's that strength on display from this young man.
Oh my God, driving his foot to the neck of Will Allday. My God.
Focusing all his attention on the neck of Will Allday.
Look at the leverage he's got on that headlock there.
That's
Put
right.
all his body on him.
Roll over, attempt the pin attempt. Kick out by Lucky Ali.
I've seen some of the work of Lucky Ali and showing him displaying his skills. He's very impressive.
He's going to have to be in this six-man tag team contest. Will Allday trying to get some momentum going, but Ali is just holding on. He ain't not letting him go anywhere.
Smart game plan. Ever since he got that, put his forehead against the neck of Will Allday, has been holding on to the head.
And there's that tag. Kevin Knight tagged himself in. I don't know if Allday saw it.
Watch out, watch out. Oh! And another very powerful opponent. Kevin Knight is an athlete.
And there's the fury and the fire from the Allday Dojo competitor as AJZ tries to meet it with some fire of his own. And we got an exchange here, Alex.
They're swinging for the fences, and AJZ, a physical specimen in his own right, takes it. Oh my God!
But Kevin Knight not going to take it lying down, quite literally. Meeting AJZ right off the ropes, turning him inside out. Now it's once again Kevin Knight on top, into the cover here. Kick out at one.
Kevin Knight used to the scrapping every day. He's training at the LA Dojo. He's used to the fight.
And this, Alec, this is one of the best athletes I've seen in my brief period here working with New Japan Pro Wrestling. One of the best drop kicks in the business. I hear it around the locker room all the time. It's like this kid's got rocket ships for boots.
Absolutely. Catches him with the elbow mid-air. Very impressive strike by AJZ.
Rocket chips might have just got defueled, decommissioned by AJZ. Knocking Kevin Knight out of the sky. Now looking to follow up. Vertical suplex.
Wow, look at the
hanging
power
him there,
here.
hanging him, almost pulling his hero up as he drops him on his face. Into the cover here. A kick out at two from Kevin Knight.
Very impressive display of strength by AJZ.
And just, Alex, look how quickly the complexion has changed in this matchup. Look, oh, and that was getting so close to a tag there. But Allday, some veteran instincts, keeping his opponent in his corner. He needs to make sure he does that.
Kevin Knight knows how to fight back, no matter what point of the match is. But Will Allday appeared to have poked Kevin Knight.
And you saw the official had his back turned, didn't see it. He knew exactly what was going on. And now, Jordan Clearwater, AJZ taking advantage. Once again, this is a smart and tactical team, albeit much to the chagrin of the audience here in Dallas, Texas.
Will Allday distracting the ref. Ooh, look at that.
Right off the second rope. Into the cover here, putting it away. No! Kick out at 2.
And now they've got Kevin Knight isolated here. Jordan Clearwater in the ring.
Well, we've seen the tactics here by this trio. Clearwater, AJZ, and Allday. Taking tactics like that, you think they're threatened by someone like Kevin Knight? You think they're worried about his talent?
Well, I think it's undeniable the talent that is Kevin Knight. And just the dojo boys in general, they bring the fight, so you will do whatever you can.
Wow. Clearwater once again imposing his physical will on this young man. Taking the referee, and here we go again.
Once again.
If it's good once, why not twice?
Exactly. Kevin Knight's in trouble.
Absolute disregard for the rules, but you know what? They draw the referee's attention. They strike when the cameras are looking the other way, so to speak. But Kevin Knight
still
just getting
back.
angry.
Always fighting back. If he's got anything left in him, he'll be fighting back.
Don't give up, just get angry and just fight back.
Look at those shots.
Look at Notice Kevin Knight not necessarily going for a tag, which in most situations I would say is not a smart move, but there is so much fire in this young man. He wants to prove what he can do. That's what it's about in the LA Dojo. That's what it's about. There it is. Incredible drop kick.
The kind of air he gets on that and lands flush on the face. And now if he can get himself on the other side of the corner and make the tag.
One single maneuver changes how this matchup has gone. It has been all against Kevin Knight, and now it's all in his opportunity. The light is there for Kevin Knight, and he makes the tag to Lucky Ali. Coming in, knocks AJZ off the corner. Will Allday trying to mount some kind of comeback. Kicking off the ropes, but no.
Tries to go for a spinning DDT, but the power on Lucky Ali. Look at that.
Right into a complex.
Suplex guard drop kick. Have you seen something like that?
It's got to be it. AJZ in for the save.
Knocks DKC up the corner.
What impressive offense from Lucky Ali.
But I gotta say, the tag team work of AJZ here and Will Allday and Clearwater being able to make that tag. Big upper hand here, big spine buster. Shades of Carl Anderson, one of the trainers of Jordan Clearwater, actually spikes him.
And after that flurry of offense from Lucky Ali, it has been a cavalcade maneuvers here from his opponents as Clearwater's on the cover. No. Everybody's spilling into the ring now. DKC back in, Kevin Knight back in. The action spilling in and then once again back out of the ring.
Clearwater and Will Allday eliminating Kevin Knight on the outside. And now they have Lucky Ali here.
We are back in a 2-on-1 situation as Lucky Ali turns the opponents against each other, but where there are no teammates to be found, Lucky Ali is on his own, left alone in the ring with Jordan Clearwater. As the action keeps spilling out around the ring, Clearwater standing firmly in control, dead center of the ring.
You gotta be careful with Jordan Clearwater. He's got a lethal kick to the face, the Midas touch. And a jumping neck breaker, very dangerous.
Could be looking to get that in any time. But Lucky Ali living up to his name, slipping out of it. There's the tag finally. His teammate is there. DKC is in.
Unable to get the big man down.
But he's not going to stop trying. Ready?
Stops the foot of Joe Clearwater. That'll work. Gets him down.
And he is fired up, and he's getting this crowd fired up.
And look at those karate chops over the neck of each side of the neck. Oh, look at that spinning chop from Clearwater.
Spinning back for DKC as he tries to send Clearwater reversal. Over here, swinging around into the crew. Oh, down!
Bomb.
Kicks out, but it locks into submission.
We've seen that earlier.
That's it.
Nobody
that could be it. Nobody's there to save Clearwater. DKC's got it locked in. The
He's very close. He's about to tap. Oh, he's able to turn him over. Oh!
DKC seeing what was happening, kicks out, but gets his head taken off for this time. Into the cover goes Clearwater. No,
Rolls him up. 2, 3. He got it. Just like that.
what an exchange at the end there. What a conclusion there. DKC, Kevin Knight, Lucky Ali, an incredible performance here.
Well, if you like this match, folks, hit the subscribe button.
Absolutely.
Like the video. The match was fun and exciting. The LA Dojo boys and Lucky Ali take the victory tonight.
All this and more. Congratulations to DKC, Kevin Knight, and Lucky Ali. Tough luck.
I'm sorry, man. I was looking for the Midas touch, man. I was looking for the Midas touch.
What a match to round up this week's edition of Extra. 6 guys who are surely the future of New Japan Pro Wrestling and NJPW Strong. And speaking of the future of NJPW, how about next week's featured match? Yuya Uemura will be back in action as he takes on Barrett Brown in one-on-one competition in Brown's home field of Texas. We'll see what happens there next week on the show, as well as plenty more talk about World Tag League, Best of the Super Juniors, and of course, Wrestle Kingdom 16. Don't you dare miss it. We'll be back with you next week. Until then, Gokigenyo, sayonara.